Right. Hi, welcome. Excuse me. Okay. So this is the decks that you've got today. What I'm doing now for this session, it's not tarot unless you want to donate. So what I'm doing is using Tiny Rituals. She Whispers the Truth, which is an animal deck. And then I have Songs of My Heart, which is a New Zealand affirmations and things like that. Sorry, excuse me. So hi Jaguar, hi CG, hi Miss of Spain. Sorry, I'm just having a cough. I'm just finishing up my coffee. I've just had lunch and sort of thought I'd come back for this afternoon and just do, it's now 1:31 p.m. here in New Zealand on a Friday. So what I'm doing is choosing oracle cards. So it's just some connection. So you can choose from Tiny Rituals, She Whispers the Truth, or Songs of My Heart. So you just have to tell me the name. So Tiny, Truth, or Heart. Because directions are a bit funny with here. So Songs of My Heart, right. Okay, so let's start with this here. So these decks are actually by Hand Me That Pencil. It's a New Zealand artist. And I want to use some of her decks today. She has got other decks as well. But I just wanted to use, I didn't want to get too much to choose from because it can get a bit much. Okay, so let's do this. So for Jaguar, let's have a look. Okay, so what have we got? First card here. Okay. So this one says, I believe in myself. My self-belief is driven by the same energy as the power generated by Lake Benmore. I believe in myself. My self-belief is driven by the same energy as the power generated by Lake Benmore. So it really is about self-belief. Okay. I discharge negativity like smoke rising from a burning bay leaf. Any negativity flows harmlessly away from me. So it really is about getting rid of, releasing all that negative energy. Okay, you don't need to. It's about creating those barriers around yourself, that protective barrier. That's going to be really important for you, Jaguar, to make sure that you have that sense of protection. Okay, by releasing and letting go the negativity, bay leaf. And allowing yourself to really believe in yourself in many ways, especially this situation in particular. Just connecting to this situation in particular. So hopefully that helps. Okay. So yeah, so that's it for today. There. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using Songs of My Heart, Whispers Truth. So I want to make sure you read the description box down below. Please read the description box. It explains exactly what we're doing today and what's going on. Okay. Please read the description box before posting. Do not post your questions, please. Do not post your questions in chat because they will be ignored until I'm ready for you. Okay, so it's about a certain deck and it's about, so make sure you please read the description box down below. Okay, so we got She Whispers the Truth for CG. And there'll be an order of people who arrive. So don't post your questions, please. Okay, CG. She whispers the truth. That's cool. Just explaining it to you, just so that you're aware. I know some of you won't be aware of how I work. Some of you maybe have just started being welcome to the page, to Hikate's Crossing, if you haven't been here before. Of course, you'll be unsure of how things work, because different readers work in different ways. That's why it's quite important to sometimes read the description box down below before doing your before having a look at the readings, just to explain things a little bit more. Okay, so CG, let's have a look. What's for you today? Okay, so it's about being honest within oneself. Okay, so it says shrinking from the truth does not happen here. Total honesty allows me to make educated choices. So it's really about being honest within yourself, not about anyone else. This is about you personally, CG. It's being able to, interesting, this is about community as well. I'm at my best in the company of like-minded souls. So it's making sure that you're able to be with like-minded souls so you can be authentic in who you are. I'm at my best in the company of like-minded souls. It is easy for me to thrive in any environment where the goal is a common goal and a help is readily at hand to achieve it. So it really is about being able to be your authentic self with those of like mind. Very important to be able to connect with those that are very similar in the way that you feel, the way that you think, maybe a hobby or an interest, something that's really, really important to you, to allow you to just be honest within yourself. So you can be honest with within the community as well. That seems really, really important here. Okay. So that's your message today. It's really about being your authentic self with those of like mind. Okay, so got Miss Spain. She hasn't replied. So this is the free list. Let me have a look. So right. Okay, so this is the list that I'm doing at the moment. So I'm just waiting for Miss Spain. So I'm going to do 10 more at the moment, which is Tiny Rituals. Let's have a look. What have we got? Write this on. Wear poise just like a gown. So it's about holding your head up high, being able to really sort of stand up straight, be confident in who you are, being able to focus on your own peace. Okay, so being able to sort of stand in your own power, if you like, stand in your own power, and being able to focus on your own peace is really important for you at the moment. Okay, so being able to sort of find that sense of inner balance, that sense of inner bliss. So being able to meditate, reflection, contemplation, being able to have some silent time, some quiet time is really important. So I'm getting a sense of being able to create some boundaries is really important here. Being able to say no to the other, like people are pulling you in many different directions, and it's time for you to sort of say no. Time for you to have some alone time, some time for you to be able to have a sense of taking care of your own well-being and being able to do that quite assertively, which seems quite important here. So, right, Caribbean baddie. So I'm waiting for Miss Spain, whether she's going to put a message in, but in the meantime, you're welcome, CG. Okay, Songs of My Heart. You're welcome, Tenmoy. Hi, SP. Please read the description box down below for the details. What's... Ooh. Oh, it was interesting. Card that flipped out. My intuition guides me. I have no doubt that my inner self will voice the perfect decision for me. So it feels like you're at a crossroads at the moment, that you're trying to get some clarity within a situation. So you really need to sort of be in silence and know your own truth. Trust in your own intuition. Trust your intuition. It's like trusting your gut instinct is really important for you at the moment. Okay, being able to observe and reflect. Like a kestrel, I analyze the situation, then use quick thinking to ensure a successful outcome. I observe and reflect. So again, you get that sense of trusting your inner intuition, being able to observe what's actually going on around you, and being able to sort of reflect on what's important, and being able to take that action. That's really important as well. So for you, Caribbean baddie, it's really about finding that sense of clarity by trusting your own intuition, trusting that gut instinct, that sense of knowing that you have within yourself. So that's really important, about trusting that intuition. I think sometimes you can have that doubt creep in. It's important to be able to trust that. Don't try and overanalyze that sense of knowing. Don't overanalyze it. Don't bring in the doubt. Just trust. Trust in self. Okay, so I don't know where Miss Spain is. Maybe not what she wanted for reading, but SP. Make sure you've read the description box down below. And so today we're doing Songs of My Heart, doing tiny rituals, and oh, I just dropped a crystal. Dropped the labradorite. And She Whispers the Truth. Okay, SP. So we've got Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. These decks are by Hand Me That Pencil, which is a New Zealand artist, available through her website, which is linked down below. There are other decks available as well, but these are 3 of her decks that I wanted to use today. So yeah, so if you've got just got to choose which deck you want if you want a reading. So that's what I'm doing today. Okay. So that's what we've got at the moment. So I don't know who's here, but I'll show you some of her other decks. Hi. Make sure you read the description box down below. So I can type in the free list. Oh, should have done it again. So SP, I just need to know what deck you'd like added. So what deck would you like to use? So it's just depending on what deck you want to use. We've got She Whispers the Truth, Songs of My Heart, and Tidy Rituals. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Yes, Kayla, I will add you to the list after I've done these ones here. Songs of My Heart. Okay, awesome. SP. Okay. Make sure you've read the description box down below and it'll explain to you which deck. Okay, SP, Songs of My Heart. You're welcome, Kayla. So just check, yeah, just read the description box down below. Let me know what deck you want me to use. And if you want to donate for a tarot and oracle reading, let me know. Right, Songs of My Heart. Okay, I practice self-acceptance. The sparkling black iron sands of Piha Beach teach me that differences are my beauty. I practice self-acceptance. So it's about accepting who you are. And I work best through love. Like a colony thriving with Neptune's necklace, I reach my fullest potential when surrounded by love. So it's making sure that you're with people of like mind. You live with people who love you unconditionally, that people are caring and supportive of you, who love who you are, and that you accept who you are. So it's about being with people of like mind, being with people who are supportive of you. That seems really important. So it's important to accept who you are, all your flaws. So that's about people who love you too. They accept you for who you are. So that's a part of you accepting who you are as well. So that seems really important for you. So the messages is I practice self-acceptance. I work best through love. Okay. I think that's really important for you, just to really love who you are, accept who you are, look at all your flaws and everything about you, and that's okay. It's okay to be you and to love you. Okay, so Shabilla and Ashley. You're welcome, SP. You're welcome. supposed to be Miss Spain, not Miss Space. God, what's wrong with me? You're welcome. Okay, Miss Spain. Oh, where did I get Miss Space from? Miss Spain. But actually, please read the description box down below and let me know what deck you are wanting. Because today I am doing Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. Please read the description box down below before posting anything. Please don't post your question. If you want something specifically answered, donations are available. So I just need to know what deck you want me to use. Hi, Maya. Yes, I'm just doing a oracle reading. Just make sure you've read the description box down below, because I'm looking at Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. So make sure you've read the description box, because I won't be answering any questions unless you've chosen a because it's not about that. It's not about the questions. It's more about what you need to know about today. What cards can be, what messages for your reflection. So we've got Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. These decks are by Hand Me That Pencil, which is a New Zealand artist. She has a variety of decks available. So I'll show you some of her other creations here. Okay, other creations include The Naked Truth, Mama Jung Oracle, which is about archetypes and things like that. Then we have the Altar cards, Altar Oracle. And I do have the Show Me cards, which are quite good for creating a spread. Quite good for creating a spread, like what's hidden, my fears, my potential, what do I need to know, the best outcome, who can best help me, resolution of the goals, the devil's advocate, my emotional needs, what lesson is needed, what to consider now, the present, the future, what they want, the past, when love will arrive, the face of my love, relationship challenges, my common sabotage, message from spirit. So those are quite good cards. That's the Show Me cards. And then I have the There Is Always Light. It's got those cards as well, but it's that deck there. And then there is also, this is her tarot deck that she created. I like the major arcana in this deck. I mean, the minor arcanas are like that, which are okay. But I actually like, it's the 4 suits. But I actually love the major arcana. So I'm thinking of pulling out just the major arcana and doing a readings with those. So yeah. So those are quite good for a tarot deck. So I'm thinking of just pulling the major arcana out and looking at that. So yeah. So for those that want a reading, just let me know what oracle deck you'd like me to use. Oh, sorry, I'll put the rest of these away because we weren't really focusing on that. Please read the description box down below. All you have to do is let me know what oracle deck you would like for a reading. If you can do that, let me know what oracle deck you want. And if you want to do a particular question or anything like that, the donation link is pinned or linked down below. Oh, I did forget to show you the she has changed the backs on these, but the ritual oracle and learning to witch oracle as well. So they're the other two decks. She has changed the backs on those. They're now got dragonflies or something on them. But yeah. Right, tiny rituals. Brilliant. Okay, Kayla. So yeah. So tiny rituals. What do you need to know about today? What do you need to know for reflection today? Your cards about joy can be found simply. So it's about just being in the now, just enjoying the moment, just doing something that you will enjoy. It's about cleansing away the debris, clearing away the clutter, allowing yourself to just keep things really simple. Don't try to get too complicated about anything. Clear away all the debris, all the clutter of everything around you, and just allow yourself to just keep things as simple as they can be. That's going to allow you to really be able to have that joy, that inner peace within yourself, allowing you to really move forward. So it feels like you're decluttering. It's important for you to declutter, to keep things as simple as possible. Is going to allow you to really move forward on your journey. So yeah, that's for you there. Okay. Just make sure that you declutter all that stuff that you're going on. It does feel like maybe you're going through a cleanse as well. Could be also about cleansing away all that toxicity that you might have in your life. Could be to do with a person. It can be to do with food. Could be very much about people around you, your environment. Right. So yeah, if you've read down below, please just type in your oracle deck that you'd like me to use. So anybody that's liked the video, just type in what oracle deck you'd like me to use, and I will use that for you. So yeah. Make sure you've looked at this. So yeah, just type in your what deck you'd like me to use. Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. Once I've got that information, I can do your reading for you. So I did receive this today. For those that don't know, I did receive the Sacred Geometry cards by Francine. Now, if you're a member of my Ko-Fi, you'll see the unboxing. You'll see the preview before I make it public. Hi, Shika. Make sure you've read the description box down below. Let me know whether you want Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, or Tiny Rituals for your reading, please. So Maya, yep, if you want a reading. So, right. Oh, I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? So, free list. I miss Spain. You know what happened? Actually, yeah. Yep. Right. So this is a free list. This is who I'm sort of waiting for. But in the meantime, Maya, I'll do yours while I wait for the others to add their what message they would like, what cards they would like. I mean, I'm happy to do everyone's reading and just make sure that they choose a deck for me to use. Okay, so Songs of My Heart for Maya. So let's have a look. Oh, card flew out. What card flew out here? I submit to my purpose. I will use any opportunity to utilize my skills and passion to create a life of happiness. So it's really about what your skills are. What do you find passion in life with? What inspires you? And that's going to be your sort of life purpose. It's going to be your sort of focus. That's going to create a little bit of happiness in your life. And know that you do not stand alone. It feels like you've got a lot of support. Like the ancient kauri trees of Waipua forest, I grow in the light of sisterhood. So know that you're not alone. And whatever you choose to do, you will have support. That was just that's just the cleansing crystal for the deck. I didn't mean to put that in there. Okay, so this is really about being able to focus on what creates happiness for you. And that's about your life purpose. It's all about your skills and your passion. And know that you're not alone as you do it. You will have support. You'll have guidance in whatever you choose to do. So it really is about what's your passion? What do you truly want to achieve in your goals, your life purpose? So your affirmations are, I submit to my purpose. I will use any opportunity to utilize my skills and passion to create a life of happiness. I do not stand alone like the ancient kauri trees of Waipua. Now it's Waipur forest. I grow in the light of sisterhood, or kauri is Kauri, by the way. Like the ancient kauri trees of Waipua forest, I grow in the light of sisterhood. I do not stand alone. So yeah. Oh, that's cool. You're welcome, May. Right, so this is who I'm waiting for. Miss Spain, Sibulia. Oh, I didn't spell that right. Sorry. Got the H. Ashley and Shika. So I'm just waiting for those to pop in your what decks you want me to use. Yeah, I just need to know what deck you want me to use. Okay, make sure you've read the description box down below. You've got Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, or Tiny Rituals. I just need to know what deck you want me to use. Oh, I keep putting that in this thing. So that's what I'm doing. Right, okay. So we've got Songs of My Heart. So this on the list here, I just need to know what decks you want. So you've got Songs of My Heart. Right, Shika. Spirit feeds my choices. As Nugget Point Lighthouse stands constant, so too are all my decisions grounded in spiritual kindness. Spirit feeds my choices. Okay, so then card number 2 is I direct my own story. Every path available to me offers a wealth of opportunities once I make a decision. So it's really about standing in that moment and allowing your soul to be nourished, your spirit to be nourished by the choices that you need to make. And the choices that you make allow you to sort of direct your path to where you want to go. It allows you to make clear choices about the direction that you want to actually move in. So your message is Spirit feeds my choices. As Nugget Point Lighthouse stands constant, so too are all my decisions grounded in spiritual kindness. I direct my own story. Every path available to me offers a wealth of opportunities once I make a decision. So it feels like you'll be following your own path. And once you've got a clear picture of where you want to be, feels like everything's going to start falling into place for you. But it's all about allowing yourself to have the freedom to make those decisions. So hopefully that gives you some ideas about your journey ahead. So Miss Spain, Shabilla, and Ashley. I'm waiting for some. You're welcome. So yeah. Right, it's not far to go. I think we're going to be ending soon. Unless there's any donations, of course. Ooh, pardon me. You too. Just going to finish up with a pick a card, pick a pile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose some of her decks, and I'm just going to go through and do pick a pile. So I'm going to make a pile of decks, a pile of each pile. Oh, for a message. 1, 2, and 3. See what we get. 1, 2, 3. You see altar cards as well. So, yeah, let me decide. Just let me know when you're ready. So just let me know what color, whether you want yellow, brown, or 1, 2, or 3. Doesn't really matter which way you do it. Yep, you can pick any one you like. Just let me know when you're ready. You don't have to tell me which one. You can just say, yep, I'm ready. So just let me know when you're ready. I don't know why these cards. I really need to shove a heavy book on them. Right, so now you've decided what number you want, what color. Let me just put these down here. Oh, forgot the archetype. Mummy Young. Right. So what's each tool? So what show me card is going to be on here? So what message is it going to relate to? So this one. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, purpley blue. I know what you mean. It's all good with the colors. They can be a bit tricky. Right. So pile number 1 is this one here, right? So this one is about past influences. So this is about past influences. So we look about a relationship that was to do with past influences. It's asking that you reflect on what actually happened. Red is going to allow you to be much more confident with your lust for life and love. This is definitely about laying to rest that past so that you can make the changes that you actually want in your life, allowing you flexibility of thought, maturity, and balance. So here you've got the moon. So this could be about being this so what unconscious decisions have you made in regards to the past influences, in regards to the relationship of the past, and how are you bringing it into this thing? So it's very much about the black and white, about being the shadow aspects of yourself. So really about acknowledging why you might repeat bad habits, repeated patterns, and things like that. So then we've got pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2 is all about what do you need to actually know at this time. And it can be about the crossroad, the junction that you're at, the crossroads that you might find yourself in, and which direction are you actually going in? How do you unite with those around you of like minds, which is really important. So this could be about talking about harvesting your attentions, about reaping the rewards of your actions taken in regards to what you need to know at the moment, in regards to this crossroads that you're at, being able to unite with those around you of like mind, allowing you to evoke a steadfast soul and foster an unyielding heart. I think you might be about understanding the secrets, the deception, and being able to renew after being adapting to the situation, which is really important. So you've got the Queen of Swords here. So this is about being honest, being quite abrupt in your thoughts and the way you speak. And you've got the pregnancy, so it's about that sense of like bringing things into fruition. It's very much about bringing things into fruition in this part of the journey. Okay, number 3, which was the blue purpley one. So this one here was about what's hidden. What's actually hidden at this time. Maybe you're feeling very stuck. You're unable to sort of move forward. Something is holding you back, some real fear in the situation. You've got a real fear about something going on here. So you've got to allow yourself to banish any negativity, that fear that you're feeling, and allow yourself to be tempered with courage, which is really important. Okay, so you're allowed to yourself to have that. Again, you've got that heart-centered strength, your stable choice. You're able to sort of move forward with courage and focus. Contentment arise with a sense of being rejuvenated, being a sense of renewal as you move forward. Here you've got the High Priestess, so you have that sense of awareness. You've got the knowledge of the past, the secrets that were hidden have been revealed, and you're able to move forward with a much more confidence here. And you're sort of identifying with who you are. I want to say your identity, your sensuality. Very much about connecting with your identity, with who you are, your sensuality, about your, what you're afraid of. So now it's time to sort of let go and sort of be free to be you, which is really important. So there you go. That's pile 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Hi, Rosie. So I was going to finish up, but if you want a reading, make sure you've read the description box down below. Make sure you've read the description box down below. Oops, that didn't work. Wait, it did. Yeah, so I'll just put these away. So hopefully the 1, 2, 3 was interesting for you. So yeah, Rosie, just let me know what deck you want me to use from the list down below. Because the decks that I'm using today are decks by Hand Me That Pencil. So I'm just trying to put these all away. So yeah, just let me know what. So yeah. Ouch. Right, show me cards. Naked Truth. So yeah, if you just type in what deck you want me to use, I can start to sort of move in the right. Oh. Must check to see if her other elder deck is getting close. Whoops, missing a deck. What do I do with it? Oops, there it is, Mummy. Oh. Right, so just waiting for the last. Oh. So I'm just waiting to see whether, I know things are a bit slow with YouTube. Yep, so just make sure you've read the description box down below and just let me know what deck you want me to use. Whether it's Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. Once I have that, once I know which deck you want me to use, I can go ahead and do your reading. So yeah. So once I know what deck you want me to do, I can go ahead and do your reading. Let me just chuck these back in its container before I put them away. I like to make sure that the decks are away. I want to work on that one. I want to put just major arcana. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, so which deck do you want to use? So do you want Songs of My Heart, Rosie, She Whispers the Truth, or Tiny Rituals? So Whitney's chosen tiny rituals. So I'll do those. Okay, so what message for Whitney in regards to today for reflection? For her message today is about reaching out and connecting with those friends or the family that you need to. Feels like you need to reach out to somebody that's very important to you at this time. It's about having faith in the person, or having faith in yourself, having faith in the situation that's going on. It does feel like you need to sort of reach out and connect with somebody. Maybe you've been thinking about somebody and maybe it's time to reach out and connect to them. Have faith in the situation that it's going to be all okay. It's going to work out the way you want to. It's important to invest that time into your own spirituality as well. So maybe it could be somebody you want to connect with spiritually on some level, Whitney. So yeah. So it could be about working through your own faith, your own belief, your own spirituality in the situation, within the reason to reach out and connecting with somebody. So some things to sort of think about for the reading. So, what does that mean to you? So tiny rituals. I'm just waiting for Rosie to let me know what deck she wanted so I can do her reading. I know things are a bit slow with YouTube and StreamYard sometimes, with YouTube sometimes. You're welcome, Whitney. You're welcome. Just something to sort of think about, reflect on, what does it actually mean to you? Because I don't know your situation. I don't know what's going on in your life, but so I'm just waiting to see if anybody else wants a reading and what deck they would like me to use. Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. Now it is by Hand Me That Pencil. So let me just throw in, I know the link is down below, but I totally recommend you check it out. If you're looking for a new deck that's a bit different, definitely recommend this. It's the artist, the creator of these decks. And this is her selection of decks are here. I have them stored like this. They're quite handy. I'll just put them into a large storage container. Might need to get a few more of these actually. What's running to? Oh, ouch. Totally recommend that there. So I was just waiting to see. So I was just waiting for Rosie to let me know what deck she wanted me to use. And anyone else, Miss Spain, never got round, Ashley. Shibboleth. So Rosie, I'm just waiting for a so while we're waiting there, I'm actually just going to go through. I'm just going to pull these out. I'm just going to pull out the major arcana. I feel like I want to use this as a major arcana deck because I love the artwork in it. I'm looking forward to an Elder Tarot. I must check to see how that is now that I've got a little bit of extra money saved. Hi, Nay. Yeah, just let me know what Oracle deck you'd like me to use. Make sure you've read the description box down below. Right, certainly just waiting for some Oracle, which Oracle decks you'd like me to use. Songs of My Heart, She Whispers the Truth, and Tiny Rituals. Oops. So I'm just waiting to find out what Oracle decks everybody wants. Yep, you can definitely have an Oracle deck, Nay, Oracle reading, but I just need to know what Oracle. Either YouTube's not posting the messages. So yeah. Excuse me. So I'm just waiting to find out what. If you want a reading, I just need to know what oracle deck you'd like me to use. It just seems to be. No, that's what I should have done. Okay. So yeah. Hi, welcome to Hikate's Crossing. Okay, as a tarot reader, I want to see you empowered. And the problem with some of the questions that are being asked, they don't really get the best out of the cards. They don't really give you the best advice. They don't really give you the answers that are needed. Okay, so it's quite interesting to sort of look at this in many ways. Okay, so we can look at questions related to tarot that are not so great. Questions that are yes and no. Yes and no questions do not help the tarot. Okay, questions that will I and we get married? What will my future spouse be like? Will we reconcile? How does he and she feel about me? When will I achieve results? Should I do this? How does he and she and they react to me doing this? Will I get the job? Will I pass the exam? Yes or no questions does not give you the full answers with the cards. Timing questions that start with when will something happen does not allow for action to be taken. Okay, those sort of questions. How does he and she feel about me? Does not empower you. Okay, unless it's part of a bigger reading. Okay, if we're just going to do just that question, you want to talk about, what is your current relationship like? So great questions to ask the tarot. Let's have a look. Let's pull this up. Oops. Yeah, great questions to ask the tarot. I'm hoping that you can read that there, but let me just move the screen. Okay, what can I do to improve my journey? What can I do to improve my finances? What can I do to improve my well-being, health, or career? What does spirit or the universe need me to know? What do I need to know re-love? How can I improve my relationship with my current partner? How can I improve my relationship with my children or with my family, co-worker, or boss? What is hidden from view that is of value to me right now? Why do I react this way? Right, nay. Songs of my heart. Right. Let's do that for you. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. What message? What message for me? I live with internal hope. I believe I can endure great sorrow and emerge stronger than any transformation. So it's about understanding your own strengths, Nay. It's about knowing how strong you really are. Even when things seem tough, it seems that you can defeat any obstacles. That's quite an interesting combination of cards here. So it's really talking about maybe things seeming a little bit doom and gloom and things aren't quite working out the way you want them. But this is to remind you that you will survive, that you will move through that process. Okay, you will move through it. So your cards are, I live with internal hope. I believe I can endure great sorrow and emerge stronger through any transformation. I defeat obstacles. Like the majestic Lindis Pass, I stand steadfast in hard times. So it's knowing you can overcome the obstacles, you can overcome those challenges by really allowing yourself to really stand strong and have that hope, have that knowledge that you can move through any changes or transformations that are going on for you right now, that you can really believe that you can achieve the results that you truly want, that you can move through any challenges, any obstacles, anything that's thrown in your path. You know that you can overcome them. You'll find the solutions to any problems or issues that may be thrown on your path that you may come across. So that's a really strong one there. I live with internal hope. I defeat obstacles. Quite strong there. So hopefully that gives you some guidance. Oops, I didn't mean to do pre-recorded video there. That was supposed to go to ending soon. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of guidance there. You're welcome. Just like to sort of show off some of the decks that are available. I know I use tarot quite a lot, but it's quite nice to use oracle decks a little bit for reflection, for contemplation, allowing us to sort of just take a moment to breathe and not worry about everything else that's going on around us, and just to focus on a message that we need. Maybe not always what we want, but what we need. So I don't know if there's anyone else that wanted a reading that put in the thing there. I think that's it for me. I've been on for nearly an hour. Well, I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. So really want to just say thank you and take care, and blessed be.